If all you think about is technical patterns and you dismiss emotional patterns, come sit at my table. My people will fucking eat you. I'm Evan Marks. I spent 25 years on Wall Street. And what I've learned is this. If trading feels harder than it should, if you study the setups and understand the technicals, the fundamentals, and you're still losing money, I'm going to explain to you exactly why. There are 4 patterns that almost every trader falls into, and they quietly destroy performance. In this video, I'm going to walk you through all 4. What they look like, what they're really costing you, and how to stop them completely. Because if you ignore even one of them, it will keep showing up over and over again for the rest of your career. Pattern 1, FOMO. This one cost me the most early on because it never felt like a mistake. It felt like an opportunity. FOMO is entering after the move has already happened. You're not entering because you have an edge. You're entering because you don't want to miss it. Here's how you know you're in it. Price is already blown past your level and you enter anyway. You widen your stop to justify the trade. You size up because it feels like a sure thing. And at that point, you're not trading a setup. You're trading your emotions about the move. And from that second you enter, the expectancy is negative because the logic is emotional. Traders who chase consistently underperform traders who wait every time. The fix isn't discipline, it's structure. You define your entry before the market gets there. If price doesn't hit your level, there's no trade, no debate, no adjustment. That decision is already made. FOMO gets you into bad trades. The next pattern keeps you in them long after you should have been out. Pattern 2, loss aversion. You've seen this. Positions move against you, hits your stop, and you move the stop. Not because the setup changed, because you didn't want to take the loss yet. That's not strategy. That's loss aversion. The brain experiences an unrealized loss as less painful than a realized one. So instead of exiting, you delay, you hope, you tell yourself it'll come back. And what happens? You cut winners early and you hold losers way too long. A trader who widens the stop after entry isn't managing risk. They're managing discomfort. And the dangerous part? It feels completely rational while it's happening. The fix is simple, but it has to be decided before the session even starts. You define your limits ahead of time. If you hit your loss for the day, you're done. If you take a few losses in a row, scale down. When those lines are crossed, you act, no hesitation. Because the second you start negotiating with yourself mid-trade, you already lost control. Loss aversion keeps you stuck in bad trades. And what happens right after you finally get out? That's where the real damage starts. If this is already speaking to you and you want weekly insight like this from my time on Wall Street, there's a link below. You can sign up for it. Because the next 2 patterns are where most traders lose the most money. Pattern 3, revenge trading. This is the most destructive because it shows up right after a loss and your guard is down and your judgment is compromised. Revenge trading is entering a new trade too fast, too big. Not because there's a setup, but because you want it back. This isn't just psychological, it's physiological. After loss, stress spikes, rational thinking drops, impulsivity goes up. So re-entering feels justified even when it's not. Here are the signs you're in it. You re-enter the same name within minutes without a new setup. You increase size to recover faster. You abandon your rules the second things go against you. And at that point, you're not trading, you're gambling. And not controlled gambling. Off the rails, reactive decision making. Your skill set, goodbye. The fix is a circuit breaker. If you hit your loss for the day, step away. Give yourself at least 60 minutes before even thinking about another trade. That decision is made before the day starts, not after the damage is done. Then regulate your system, box breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. You're not trying to feel better, you're restoring your ability to think. 3 down, 1 more. And this one is the most subtle because it doesn't feel emotional at all. Pattern 4, analysis paralysis. This one disguises itself as being thorough. You've got the setup, you've done the work, and then you hesitate. You want one more chart, one more confirmation, one more piece of data. And while you're doing that, the trade's gone. Watch 10 to 12 instruments across multiple time frames doesn't give you an edge, it creates friction. And in trading, more information is not the advantage, less friction is. Every valid setup you miss compounds quietly. Now here's what all 4 of these have in common. FOMO, loss aversion, revenge trading, analysis paralysis. They all hand control to the same thing, an emotional, stressed, in the moment brain. And that version of you will lose every time. The market doesn't reward the smartest trader. It rewards the most consistent executor. If this has helped and you want to actually build that consistency, click the link below and check out the M1 Mental Trading Academy. It's a 6-week program. We build the mental architecture, emotional regulation, decision-making under pressure, aggressive patience. This is the difference between reactive traders and professionals. I've used this system with hundreds of high-level traders. It works.
I've been working with Evan for nearly a year now, and I would recommend M1 Performance for anyone who is trying to take their game from good to excellent.
I've been working with Evan Marks for the last 10 months, and he has been a total game changer for our business.
Because of Evan, I am 10x further than I would be without him. Evan is a must.
Working with Evan has really elevated my game. I would say the biggest shift is just from being more aware in the moment.
And if you're serious, apply below. If you wanted to go deeper, book a one-on-one with me. Links there as well. And if you want to learn how to get ahead of 99% of traders, watch the video right here. I'll see you at the Academy.